Hello there, my name is Bob Orchard, coming to you from Old Town Mariposa in our 3MC studio here in the historic Mariposa Hotel. And I kind of drug that one out a little bit, but I have with me today Scott Little.
How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing really good.
Good to see you. Good to be here.
Here with you. You know, we've been knocking around together for a few years.
Yeah.
You're one of the first groups that came into the coin, and you're still playing with us down there at the Gold Coin.
We love it.
This show is produced by Bet's Gold Coin, and you've been a fixture there since almost the day we opened, and it's been kind of a fun trip watching you mature as a musician. And of course, we've matured as a restaurant. But so we might say we've been growing up together.
We have been. It's been a great experience. It's something to look forward to every Friday night. We love it, and I always look forward to seeing the people that come out to see us. It's just a wonderful feeling. A lot of people that we.
The story here is kind of unique. You are a hometown boy.
I am. It's my hometown.
You went to high school here?
Went to high school and elementary school, middle school, everything.
And did you play sports?
I didn't do sports too much. I did soccer growing up, AYSO soccer, and a little bit of t-ball. But when I got to high school, I did swim team. I was on the swim team for a while.
Uh-huh.
That was a lot of fun, but I was more into music. Music kind of took over.
So is there someone at our high school that was a particular influence in your musical?
There's several people. There was Bruce Williams, Dr. Philip Smith, Rod Feaster, everyone who's involved with music just really shaped me, be who I am, gave me the tools I needed to do what I do now.
When did you decide to do what you were doing now?
After my first year of college, when I didn't do college anymore, I realized, you know what, music is kind of the direction I want to go. It's what I love to do. I did it.
Where were you going to college?
I went down to San Luis Obispo at Cuesta College.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up playing too much music and surfing too much.
Uh-huh.
A little less school here, a little more music there.
And next thing you know, you're performing.
Yeah.
You've got a unique style.
I do, I guess. Someone told me.
Cottonwood Creek, it's evolved, and it started with, you've got some influences in your life.
I do.
And maybe we could talk a little bit about them.
Musical influences? Well, I listened to all kind of music. Growing up, my favorite band was Weezer, which is very different from what we play now. But when I started playing guitar, I played a lot of alternative music, a lot of punk rock, and then metal, and then went into after college. I started getting more of acoustic kind of music, and an acoustic guitar, you really can't fake it too much. It forces you to be a little bit more intimate with the instrument, and then I really focused on songwriting after that point. And
well, that's one of your great talents. Most of the work that you do is original.
We do a lot of originals, yeah.
We interviewed Maggie, the other part of Cottonwood Creek earlier, and we saw your music video. You you wrote the music for that.
And we did. It was me, Maggie, and a friend from Tennessee, Michael Hudson. And a lot of work went into that.
A lot of
song, the recording, and I did all the recording process on our own in our old basement and living room.
The style. Well, you've also done some other really interesting things, and working with us, you've gotten involved. I drug you into a couple of projects, haven't I?
Oh, it's been great.
In fact, I don't know if many people know this, but the intro song into the show is.
What that is? That's one of our songs. We wrote that about a year or two ago, and
it has a unique tone and flavor for it, and I've really come to love it. I find myself humming that every now and then. to myself, of course. I don't entertain very well. But we have one of the biggest distractions that I think I ever got you involved in was doing a video here in town, a flash mob video
Yes.
for our Chamber of Commerce.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Maybe, Walt, could we take a look at that? That's something I'd like to share with folks out there.
He went to grab my hand and stole my heart. Would you believe if I said I was already falling? Would you believe if I said I never knew love could be this easy? I'm falling faster than a shooting star. I never knew life could be so easy. I love you longer than the moon is far. I love you longer than the moon is far. Been a year since I first met her, wedding night spent by the fire. First kiss on New Year's Eve, on Valentine's. I drive up to the river, jumped in no hesitation. Still a little crazy after all this time. Would you believe if I said that I'm still falling? Would you believe if I said I never knew love could be this easy? I'm falling faster than a shooting star. I never knew love could be so easy. I love you longer than the moon is far. I love you longer than the moon is far.
Thank you, Walt. You know, Scott, I really love that video. That was done in downtown. It was a promotion for our town, and it tells a unique story. It was a fun thing to do. We actually blocked off the highway.
We did. Oh.
And forced cars to go around so we could go out and dance in the street.
Some people loved it. Other people didn't love the detour, but they got over it.
Well, you know what? Part of that video that I really love is those are actual street scenes. People were still going, "What the heck is going on here?"
Trapped them in there. They're walking on the street.
And there was spontaneity there. People were actually coming out and joining the dancing routine that were not invited.
Even if they didn't know the moves, they were still doing them, which is wonderful.
Yeah, it was a fun thing to do. But the music style in that video versus the style in the other video that we did with Maggie's part of this show, it's quite a different style.
Very different. I went a little more mainstream country with that, like Maggie was talking about. It was very more of a kind of what I grew up hearing a lot of around in Mariposa. Is very upbeat music about. It reminds me of summer a lot. We all go to the river all the time. Young people falling in love, and it's just a good, feel-good song about my hometown, and I felt it was be appropriate for that video. And you guys are doing a flash mob. I was like, I've got the song, so I recorded it, shot it over to you guys, and I think it fit. I think it works.
Yes, it did. Want to talk a little bit about maybe your music style?
Okay.
You've been influenced by different people over the years, Maggie was trying to explain to me that it was country folk or folk country.
Yeah, we don't know what to call it. Whatever else people call it, that'll work for us.
Cottonwood Creek.
We're Cottonwood Creek.
One of the things that I've been around, like I said before, I've been around music for a lot of years, and people having fun with music, and it communicates. I remember my son and I were going someplace, and we were doing some music back in New York, and I asked him what he took away from it, and he says, I learned the difference between playing and performing, and that was a pretty profound concept. But I've watched this in different musicians, and you do a performance. You engage the audience. You have fun with the people that are there, and both of you guys are really, really good at that, and that warmth comes through in your performance.
I feel it's very important to portray what anything the artist does on stage is going to immediately transfer over to the audience. If you're not having fun up there, the audience isn't going to have fun either. If you're having a great time, they're going to have a great time, and then everyone feeds off of each other. It's very important to be involved on an emotional level with your audience. If you don't have that connection, no one's going to have fun.
Right.
We like to have fun.
Well, I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
We got into a little bit of your lifestyle, growing up here in Mariposa, going to Mariposa High. Elementary school was Mariposa?
Mariposa Elementary School, yes.
Right, MES.
MES.
The great MES. And the middle school?
Mariposa Middle School, over off of, when it was off of
Silver Road,
yeah.
right. So, as a hometown boy, maybe you weren't a great athlete. You didn't play in the football team, well, let's put it that way.
My dad was a football coach, and I don't know if that had anything to do with me not doing football, but he had enough football in my life for me. So,
Yeah, you have a brother?
I do have a brother, yes.
Good-looking guy.
That's what I hear.
Well, I saw a picture of him.
He's a haircut, though.
Well, I thought he was much better looking than you. He's really kind of impressive.
He's a big boy. He was on the soccer team. He would have been good in football, but in soccer, he was very intimidating on the field. See that guy running at you, 210 pounds.
210-pound soccer player?
Well, back in high school, maybe a little bit lighter.
Uh-huh. And I understand that you raise dogs.
We do. We have a couple wild dogs now.
Wild dogs?
They're out of control.
Out of control?
We have one little Dachshund Terrier mix named Hank. And we just got ourselves a new little puppy, a little Australian Shepherd, German Shepherd lab mix called Shooter.
Called who?
Shooter.
Shooter. Really?
He's gonna be
and how do they like the ranch?
They absolutely love it. They get to run.
And Maggie tells me that you clean the fish for her that she catches in the pond?
Not so much. Maggie doesn't like fish.
No, Maggie doesn't like
She likes
fish?
to fish, doesn't like to eat fish.
Oh.
I gotta do all the eating for her.
And you do a good job.
I'm doing a great job.
You know, I gotta ask you this question. She claims she's a great cook, is she?
She's a great cook. I can contest to that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's giving me the look right now.
I can see.
The right answer.
Well, I had to. You did give the right answer, and I'm really proud
I
of you.
win another meal and another day on this earth.
So I have one parting question. I've got the 2-minute sign from my producer over there. What's the name of the beard?
The beard. I refer to it as Leonidas a few times.
Leonidas.
Crumb catcher.
Crumb catcher. So
Cletus.
Hey, Cletus.
why what is that part of your image, or
Well, I don't know.
I know you were involved in a contest once and you lost.
I did. The other man's beard is very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
He had it for quite a long time too.
Yeah. So are you prepping for the next contest, or
I don't know. I'm just not too worried about contests right now with it.
you just like that's the image, ZZ Top style?
I guess so. I get called ZZ Top, Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty.
I get Opie from Sons of Anarchy. I get that one a lot. I like that one.
Well, it looks good on you.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to sign off now.
That's okay. But we'll be back one day.
And yeah, you will be back, and you'll be playing up at the Gold Coin.
Yes, we will.
And packing them in. Everybody has a great time when you're in town.
Well, thank you.
And I really appreciate you being in town today to talk with me a little bit about what you do. And for you folks out there, thank you for joining us. This show has been brought to you by Bet's Gold Coin, where Scott and Maggie and Cottonwood Creek play periodically. And we hope to see you again here on our Old Town show.
Thank you, Bob.
Life is good, huh?
Life is good.